ideally operate, they would like to have parking spots that are well identified by the city with enough density so that there's not a struggle to park. So they would advise, for example, one parking spot within 100 meters or every 200 meters. And operators to enforce parking in these parking spots, that can be done via different technology, which is already available. I actually made a webinar on this. We already did it in our app. And of course, additional bike racks to make scooter parking more accessible to a wider area. And I was wondering if the city of Antwerp is looking at these not demands, but suggestions by operators, and if there's something that, if it's something that you will work with together and maybe implement some of these things and see if it would help to resolve the solution. Because I can tell you in Kortrijk, it really works. Kortrijk has over 483 bike racks. You will see at Donkey Republic a bird and a Smooth City e-bike perfectly parked on those bike racks because it's enforced in the mobile application. There is a good regulations from the city itself, and there is a good cooperation. But obviously, this is something that happens over many months, working together between the two parties, and some investment had to be done in the road infrastructure and making the bike racks, which is something the city of Brussels is doing right now, I think. But is that also something Antwerp will might implement in the future? The more road infrastructure, more bike racks, and these suggestions.
Yes, we are we call it drop zones, that are zones that are assigned on the street, on the pavement, where you can put your e-scooter. In the city center, we have them now rolled out. Also around Central Station, we have them rolled out, and we are going further, gradually rolling out the drop zones. And indeed, you can have virtual obligation to park them on those places and not somewhere else. So for us, it's something that we are surely working on. It's, of course, Antwerp is a somewhat bigger city than Kortrijk, so it takes probably somewhat longer to have them all rolled out. But that's something that we are doing gradually, and also looking together with the providers what is possible and what's not possible, because every 250 meters, that is very close.
Yeah.
Surely in the surroundings of the city, we have the experience with Velo, so we know very well how it works, and we are doing that now also in our city gradually. And of course, for the rest, in fact, an e-scooter is the same as a bicycle.
Yeah.
Also, when we drive around with a bicycle, with our own bicycle, and we park the bicycle somewhere in the street on the sidewalk, we have to take care that people still can pass on that sidewalk. In fact, you have always to leave 1.5 meter for pedestrians to pass. And it's very important that is already done. I think every bicyclist know that you don't park your bike in the middle of a bicycle path. It's the same for an e-scooter. So sometimes I think how it's possible people can park their bike very normal, but for drivers of an e-scooter, that doesn't work. And one of the things that I found very good in the most apps of the e-scooter providers is that you have to make a picture. And with that picture, a picture from where you parked your e-scooter. What I would like, and what I ask also to the providers, is to check that picture. If there isn't an e-scooter on that picture, for instance, I think you have to give a warning to your user that this can be happening once, but not twice. And if it happens twice, he has to pay something, or he gets a fine, or he gets, I don't know, a penalty point for me. It's indifferent, but make sure that you also educate your users. if it's parked okay, nice. But also then look to the pictures, and you don't have to look to them all, I think, but try to do it on that you look to one of the 10 or I don't know how many, but look to the picture and see, is it parked okay? I think with artificial intelligence, you already can do a lot. And I think that are things that also have to be done by providers. We can, of course, our police department checks, tries to, when people are not using their scooter correct, they will verbalize them. That's no problem. But in fact, the provider also can do a lot to improve the usage of the e-scooter. And I think it's also in their advantage because the image of the e-scooter, the shared e-scooter, is depending on the good usage by the users.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody, all stakeholders play a part in making sure that the image and that everything is respected, regulations are respected, so that everybody is happy.